Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Valdestot's Voice, and I'm your host, Valdestot. Today's topic is simply this. Welcome to the new and worse Doordash. As you might have heard, Doordash has gotten even less transparent to its drivers. That's right, less transparent. It's bad enough that it's the only platform that hides full pay due to its lack of tip transparency. But now, they don't even show the item subtotal even after you accept the order anymore. They are trying to make up for it by paying drivers waiting at the restaurant after 10 minutes. So after 30 minutes of waiting, a driver makes an additional $3? Really? Are you kidding me? And what about allowing Dashers to opt out of certain deliveries? Wow. Thanks, DoorDash. Since acceptance rates don't matter anyways to deactivate drivers, right? I guess the only thing that does is help DoorDash get those offers to drivers that might actually want those orders. Okay. Except we still get penalized by getting paused if we reject too many orders in a row. Are you seeing a pattern here, people? Any change that benefits DoorDash never really benefits the driver. What would be more fair would have been to have a restaurant timer, which would allow drivers to automatically unassign orders after 10 minutes at the restaurant. But no, we can't have that now, can we? So, to all of you people that said the other platforms aren't any better at transparency, I'm going to tell you that you're dead wrong. And here is why. Look at these screenshots of offers we took just this past week. So, Exhibit A, Grubhub. People have been messaging me stating that Grubhub isn't transparent either. They don't show the mileage. Wrong. They do show the mileage. As you can see, we took an order going 4.4 miles, which is clearly stated right there on the far right screenshot. Amigos Mexican Restaurant, 4.4 miles total for $12.75. Okay, so they don't play games with our pay. They show us exactly how much the payout will be from the get-go. They also give you the option if a restaurant is not ready with their order by the time you get there to give a reason on what's causing the delay and how long the restaurant will take to complete the order. The final question is if you want to wait for the order or if you don't want it. If a driver does not want it, you can unassign it with a penalty, kind of like DoorDash. But hey, at least the driver doesn't have to jump through hoops to get to the unassigned screen like DoorDash does and guilt trip you into seeing the drop in completion percentage. I mean, look at this. So $12.75 on the order screen. After the delivery is complete, you see a $12.75 there on the earnings screen. No muss, no fuss, no hoping for more tips. You just know what the pay will be as soon as you accept the offer or reject it. And on the other screen to the left of it, there's the order is not ready. Any idea what's causing the delay? Any idea how long the restaurant might be delayed? And on to the left of it, the order is not ready. Thanks for the heads up. Don't worry, your ratings won't be affected by this delay. However, if you decide to unassign the order, your acceptance rate will be affected. We'll let the diner know about the delay. And you can choose, I'll wait for the order, or I don't want to wait for the order, or I don't want this order. So it's that simple. I mean, they let you know what is going on, they ask you why it's not ready, and they give you a choice to just cancel this order. Next, Exhibit B, Uber Eats. Uber Eats is fully transparent as well using the quote-unquote includes expected tip method. This is Uber we're talking about, okay? They fully data mine their customer base and knows how much each of their customers tip drivers based on tipping history and patterns from previous orders. I've been delivering Uber Eats since I quit DoorDash a month ago. In fact, as you can see, Actually, I've been delivering Uber Eats since April of 2019, okay, which you'll see later. But I can say with certainty, after I quit DoorDash a month ago, that we either got the expected tip at the offer screen or got more than the expected tip due to the good customer service we always provide. Never once did we ever get below the initial pay offer. As you can see from the third and fourth pictures, which is actually the first and second, I don't know how the pictures got transposed, it confirms this as well, showing that the expected pay was the actual pay after the delivery was completed. We also received tips at 100% rate for every offer. So, as you can see here, the third screenshot, which shows a 902 offer, it says includes expected tip. To the left of it, after we complete the order, it says the estimate for this trip, including an upfront tip, was $9.02. To the left of that was the weekly, 12 trips, 100% tipped. Okay, 100% of all the customers tipped. And the farthest to the right, it says, this is another example, we got $16.24 for that one. The estimate for this trip, including an upfront tip, was $16.24. So pretty much the estimate is literally full pay disclosure. It's that simple. You don't have to guess. It's like similar to Grubhub. Grubhub doesn't have estimates, they just tell you right up front, but Uber Eats is the next best thing. You know what you're going to be getting. With DoorDash, if you take a 10-mile offer for $6.50, you may or may not get more. That's just the way it is. They're wanting to hide it for whatever their reasons are. So, the final example. Exhibit C, DoorDash. As I said earlier, we officially quit DoorDash a month ago, but a lot's happened in that time. From all the YouTube videos I've watched, DoorDash has rolled out some more changes, namely the removal of the order subtotal and allowing drivers to opt out of certain orders. I asked a Dasher in my area to take some screenshots for me, and they got me this information. It is verified that DoorDash removed the subtotal from the order screen. It is also true that they still are hiding full pay from the initial offer at the accept reject screens. So a driver is still having to gamble if there will be more money involved and won't know until the order is delivered. There still is literally no incentive to take medium to long distance orders for $5.50 to $6.50 offers because they keep hiding the tips and they keep punishing para, and they will just remove any necessary information from our own screens to make an informed decision, as you can see. So here's the thing. Look at the first picture. 5.7 miles for $9.25. It's under $1 a mile round trip, sure, but you could get a tip, a higher tip, right? You just don't know. It does say includes DoorDash paying customer tip, total maybe higher. That's how they cover their rear. The second screen literally shows a $0 subtotal. Sure, you could figure it out if you know the restaurant's menu and all that, but why are you making drivers jump through hoops when they could figure it out themselves instead of you just giving it to them? Third is showing the actual widget for the subtotals, and as you can see, there is none. And lastly, base pay at $3.25 because it was over a 5-mile delivery. $6 customer tip equaled $9.25. But this is the point, people. They are baiting drivers to take these offers without giving you the full legitimate pay. Yeah, it ended up being the same, but it could have been higher. That's the problem. So, of the 3 major food delivery platforms, only DoorDash still refuses to provide the actual pay up front. They still have to resort to bundling no tip offers in with a better one to get these terrible offers delivered. Continually resorting to underhanded tactics will not only make drivers frustrated, but customers as well. DoorDash is literally catering to the no tipping customers on the backs of the good tipping ones. How is that fair to the customers that tip well? It gives them no real incentive to tip well, thinking that they're going to get their offers quickly and promptly. You can tell a lot about a company based on the acceptance rates of its driver workforce. So, how many of you all watching this video continually decline offers on DoorDash? Is it more or less than on Uber Eats or Grubhub? I know for a fact that we accept over 85% of all Uber Eats offers now, and 52% on Grubhub. Uber does not show drivers their statistics except the satisfaction rate. Our DoorDash, at the time we quit, was in a whopping 15% when we quit a month ago. 15%. Don't believe me? Watch this. Acceptance rates. As you can see, this was taken today, and we have the acceptance rates of 52%, as I said before, on Grubhub, 100% satisfaction rate with 1,189 deliveries, and on DoorDash from a month ago, a whopping 15% acceptance rate. Right there. You can tell a lot about how a company does business with its driver workforce and to its customers. You can just tell because if you continually have to decline offers, that means it's not our problem, it's their problem. So here this is, right? I've heard others say that their rates were in the single digits. Other drivers were less than ours. When you spend more time declining offers than accepting them, then your company has a serious problem on its hands. And we only decline under $5 offers going over 3 to 4 miles and can accept longer distance orders if the pay is worth the mileage, which it usually isn't for us. This is not rocket science, folks. As I continually said in the past, pay the drivers a reasonable wage based on the cost of living in a driver's market region and make it worth it for a driver to accept orders. It is that simple. Instead, DoorDash continually tries to hide the pay, hide order totals, and prevents drivers from getting all the necessary information so that we can make informed choices to see if it is profitable to accept these orders in front of us. No wonder Uber's catching up on DoorDash, and no wonder Grubhub is actually learning from DoorDash's mistakes on transparency due to them now showing the mileage on all offers. Grubhub, #1 complaint, never showed mileage. Now they are. This is it. The bottom line is this. Unless drivers do something about it, DoorDash is going to continue to just do what they want to do, and drivers are going to complain. Well, the majority of drivers, some of them are just employees. They'll just do anything DoorDash said, right? Okay, but anyway, some of you are okay with it. Others may have left the platform like we did, right? All I can say is that we, for one, do not miss having to consistently and constantly reject DoorDash offers. And working for a company that has the lowest overall driver acceptance rates in the industry. Have fun cracking your phone's touchscreen while rejecting these offers on DoorDash. V out.